Good evening, dear subscribers of channel Spurs Global Community, and me, as always, Daniel. Tonight with you, 7:30 p.m. On European time, 6:30 on British time, and we will discuss tonight about our new coach of Tottenham Hotspur, Roberto De Zerbi. Roberto De Zerbi has agreed personal terms and undersigned a new contract with Tottenham Hotspur as a new head coach from now. Here we go. But again, it is a question mark. We don't know what will and what would happen with Roberto De Zerbi and how the situation will develop. But as we know, Roberto De Zerbi has signed a 5-year contract as a long-term contract, and he has agreed all details, inclusively relegation in the championship. And it is an interesting thing and stuff about how he will manage this situation, not to be relegated and get really probably would get a really huge transfer budget for the summer transfer window in case of staying in the English Premier League, or it could be another story in the Championship. So let's discuss. Roberto De Zerbi has trained in Olympique Marseille till the middle of February, till the time of being or till the time of Thomas Franco being sacked from Tottenham Hotspur. And before we got this news about Thomas Frank, Roberto De Zerbi has already left Olympique Marseille. Um, this is really interesting stuff because we all thought about that. Probably this is huge chance to get him now, and it would be really a logical step from our board to appoint him instead of Roberto De Zerbi. We don't know about the situation. About the situation with Roberto De Zerbi after being sacked from Olympique Marseille. It was told that he would like to join and to rethink about his future career only in summer, but few months later, and exactly said 1 month and 2 weeks after being sacked from Olympique Marseille, he has thought about his future and decided to go to Tottenham. It's an interesting one because now we don't know what should we wait from this season. Um, every Tottenham fan has already decided and uh, has already decided and has already given up about this season and thought that we will be 100% relegated. But now it could be everything changed because of Roberto De Zerbi. Roberto De Zerbi is an interesting coach, impulsive Italian coach, but with a great tactic, with a great strategy, with a nice build up for his staff in each club he has worked before. Tottenham Hotspur was pretty nice and pretty interesting, especially in Brighton, and that's why I think our board has decided to appoint him because he knows English Premier League instead of Igor Tudor. Who hasn't got an experience with England. So, Brighton was a really pretty nice team, interesting team with so nice attacking football. Build up was also interesting. He get his players played just within short passes from the goalkeeper beginning their attacking. So we will see what will be on Tottenham. What I should say, Kinski is now our um, main goalkeeper because of injury and operation of Roberto Vicario. So Kinski plays pretty well with his legs, but not the present example, not the huge example against Atletico Madrid, who in this game he has really lost this possibility and this advantage of him. So when we will talk with the firstly with the goalkeeper and stuff, it will be interesting because of Kinski. Yes. Now the build-up of Roberto De Zerbi is 4-2-3-1, but he can also change the position and tactic during the football match. We have already got experience with this part of and with type of coaches. For example, in Thomas Frank, who could and who has always changed their tactic and strategy during the game. But in Tottenham, he didn't and he hasn't done it at all. So we will see what Roberto De Zerbi brings to Tottenham Hotspur. But what he could bring, its main stuff, the hope that we could stay in English Premier League. My opinion and my point of view of Roberto De Zerbi, that will be really good and part of a fresh air, fresh breathing, and for us as fans and for our players, and they will be motivated 100%. I think they will not lose the points against Sunderland. My personal opinion, my personal point of view, that the Roberto De Zerbi could save us. But we have another interesting information that in a case of relegation, he will stay with Tottenham. It means that he has agreed personal terms with opinions that options that I'm so sorry, with options to stay with Tottenham and help and being part of rebuilding of our Tottenham Hotspur, of our club. It's interesting information. And for me, as I said before, as I told before on my streams, even a relegation could be an optimistic way for our football club, because we, in this case, we will and we must rebuild, because we have heard enough from any group that we have a rebuild from year to year, from year to year, but it hasn't changed nothing. That's why we will see. Of course, I would like Tottenham to stay on 10 on in a Premier League, and in best case, ENIC will support Tottenham Hotspur on summer transfer window and will invest money. It will be a perfect advantage and possibility for our football club, not to be at the same position as we now. That's why Roberto De Zerbi has been appointed from our staff. The main course and the main positive course of our football club, I think that they have already started to invest money in a football club, and they didn't spare money to another coach, as we heard before, that they would like to appoint probably an interim coach, and only on summer transfer window after the ending of the season a new coach will be appointed. But they have decided to change now, and this is a good position, and this is a good uh, development situation for our players. It would be, I think, a great stimulus, a good action, because Roberto De Zerbi is a great motivator. Yeah, as a probably usual for each Italian head coach, um, Italian boss, Italian boss of football squad. They are great motivators, and it will help them. It will help our team. Uh, so, Roberto De Zerbi. Roberto De Zerbi, when we'll see a statistic of Roberto De Zerbi in Brighton in the season 2022 till 2025, I will get you some infos about this. Yeah, he had 70 games, 26 won, 19 drawn, 25 lost. Point per game 1.39 and win rate 37%. Yes, from on the one hand, um, we can see that is not a great win rate, but he has always a development of his win rate with each football club that he has trained before. So, as head coach, as trainer, uh, he made a great stuff, and he uh, doesn't stay in one position. And on the other side, he has always problems with the football club, with the presidium, with the border, with the directors. It could be also a problem for us because we got the we have already got the same situation with Antonio Conte that has already spoken out about our club and about our presidium, this club, and something like that. We heard it, and it has become a memory in our head, but um, it's it's already done. So about Roberto De Zerbi, we will see. It depends on uh, whether our presidium and our board will support him or not, especially in summer. It doesn't matter if would stay in English Premier League or we will be relegated. So we'll see what will be next. So Roberto De Zerbi is today a new head coach. So it's a really, really, really interesting and mysteriously also because how did they reach this goal? This is a one big question for me, especially. Probably it has been given an attractive contract to him, or another stuff, or probably bonus if he would save us from the relegation. I don't know, but it's a really, really mysterious appointment. Yeah, for me, it's interesting appointment. For me, it's interesting appointment, and I think we could profit from this appointment, especially for 5 year long term contract. It's also a sign of belief to him. So we will see. But I have another problem, and another problem with this news, because we did the same with Thomas Frank, and our board has already given all permission and all support to Thomas Frank, as they told. But it wasn't really done. For example, on transfer window, on winter transfer window that we've seen before, they didn't support Thomas Frank, but they told that our head coach and our head coach will give him everything that he wants. But it was a lie. It was a lie as usual from Enik. So that's why I think we should not be so admired of Enik, but we should, in this case, really support our football club and give support to our head coach. Now had we gotten information about our women supportive support team of fans. They don't agree with this appointment because of his past, and of his support to Greenwood in Olympique Marseille. Um, yeah, I would not like to comment this because it's a really, really fine thing. I think the most important stuff that we should stay in English Premier League. And this appointment to this time from all three head coaches that we have, I think they have done everything right. But time uh, will show us if they have right or not. So we have the next game against Sunderland on 12th of April. It will be a away game, and it will be the first game of Roberto De Zerbi. But I would like to start to discuss his second game against Brighton at home. And it will be another home game against his former football club. I think it will be really, really interesting game. From my point of view, he will get points from these two games. But I don't know which players will agree with his tactic and will probably try to adapt to his orders. That's why we have approximately 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks to before to Sunderland game, and we will see. We will see what he will bring from the first training session to his first game. So, my point of view, Roberto De Zerbi uh, is really interesting person, motivator, and I fully agree with his appointment. Fully agree with his appointment. But what I don't believe that Enik will support him in summer if he will stay in English Premier League, because if he, if not he, but our club will fly to the Championship, as they did before, and just meet really, really with really, really great stuff, it will be another story because transfer budget will be decreased, and they have to sell players. They say they have to sell players. They don't want to stay in our club, firstly, and secondly, to get money to the summer transfer budget. So that's why we will see what will happen until uh, 38 game of this season against Everton, if we will stay or not. So our super chat, nobody's here. Probably it's only everyone is tired from their work, spending time with their families. I would like to thank everyone, to our subscribers. Please smash the notification bell and press like to our streams, and to our channel, and subscribe to our channel. We will bring you more stuff, more information about actual news and live news, and our streams will be progressed further. So my stream will not so long tonight because I would like just to comment and to explain you my opinion about appointment of Roberto De Zerbi. That's why just please subscribe to our channel, be with us, and see our notification about next streams. Or we'll plan and we will make another streams with another participants of our channel and our guests. So uh, thank you very much to visit my stream, and as always, come on, you sport in Roberto De Zerbi we trust. Thank you.